Hello, my name is Bubba Blue. I make music and I love to review music. Today I'm reviewing a single by Mozzy called I Ain't Perfect, suggested by this comment over that direction. I never heard the song even though it came out 3 years ago, so I'm excited to check it out. So let's get straight into the song.
Tell me to leave it, but the more I work I make it look easy. Fuck shit cheesy, I won't stop trying, believe me. Anything I see success, and I say that with my chest now. When letting me let down, the love comes, goes right round, head rush, need a lie down, all these hoes should lie now, they don't understand me.
So that is the end of the Mozzy song. I Ain't Perfect. Never heard one of his songs before in my life, never heard this artist. But it was cool to hear a new artist. I thought that his deep voice and the chorus's more higher pitched voice sounded really good together. But let's get straight to the tier maker. So how this works, if you haven't watched the video before, I listen to the song and then I break it down to these 6 categories that I made into these 5 tiers. Fucking brilliant, bloody good, maybe even great, it'll do, hurts the ears and trash. And at the end, we get an overall review of the song, a score out of 10. So let's start with what I think is the easiest one, which is instrumentals. The instrumental for me was simple but really fun. I actually really enjoyed a lot of the instrumental. I liked the hi-hats and the bass, and it had me nodding my head the whole way through. I put it fucking brilliant. Really enjoyed that instrumental. Second, I want to do hook. I want to do the hook second. So the hook says, yeah, elevated my hustle off the muscle, different day, different struggle, can't be complacent. I blew face up the duffel, ducking them cases. God was making me humble, I had to beat the streets, bitch. I play for keeps. Enemies close, watch the company I keep. I ain't perfect, but I work on that at least. I ain't perfect, I've been hurt and let me be. Beat the streets, hey bitch, I play for keeps. Enemies close, watch the company I keep. I ain't perfect. Yeah, that part again. Surprisingly, reading it, it sounded more catchier than when I heard it. I don't really know what it was, but when I was listening to it, I wasn't that interested in it. But when I read it then, I was like, damn, that is a pretty dope hook. Maybe it was the way that, I always forget if that X is an O or an A or if it's an X. Blost. Anyway, it might be the way he sung it or something. Maybe I was just not enjoying it. I liked his voice a lot, actually. I don't know. Something about the hook just wasn't catchy. I'm going to put in It'll Do, because when I read it, it was a dope hook, but listening to it, I wasn't that into it. Let's go to vibes next. I thought the vibe was pretty mid. I don't know, something about it. Maybe the vocals weren't hitting enough. Like, I liked the instrumental a lot, but something about the vibe just felt very mid, very stale. You might have saw in the video, although it was sped up and me listening to it, I didn't do too much dancing or vibe, and I was just kind of like nodding the head like, oh yeah, you know, just to the beat. So yeah, vibes are mid. Vibes weren't great. Now let's do the vocals. Like I was saying before, maybe it was just the vocals weren't hitting enough for me to feel the vibe, because a lot of what Mozzy was saying, I couldn't understand a lot of it. Maybe that's an accent thing, but I think his voice is just really deep. It was hard to understand at times. I don't really remember liking his vocals too much. A bit too deep. Not really a fan of that. But I thought this guy's vocals for the hook were really good. So, we got a bad and a really good. I think that evens out to a mid. Let's put the vocals in mid as well. Now let's do the verses. Once again, didn't really understand a lot of the stuff. Didn't hear enough bits where I was like, because this feels like a song where I should be going, to some lyrics, you know. And maybe he's got these lyrics, but they didn't hit when he said them, unfortunately. So I am going to put his, let me read some lyrics. If I find some lyrics where I'm like, and I just didn't feel him when he said it, then it's going to trash because it didn't convey over the song. Okay, yeah, there's no lyrics that made me go like, made me really feel it, so I'm just going to say hurts the ears. But when it comes to lyrics, I didn't mind when he said, let me tell you about the pain in the broken homes, let me tell you about the flesh wounds and broken bones, let me tell you about the absence of a rolling stone. Mama said I want to leave, or he want to leave, then let that go. Not bad for a first 4 to start off the verse, not bad at all. And he had nothing really in the second verse either. Only one bit of the verse where I'm like, yeah, he killed it there. You know, he can rap, that's for sure. He can definitely rap. I hate when people go love, you know, that's a pet peeve of mine. I dislike when people rhyme enough with enough. Like, when you're using the same word to rhyme with itself, it feels wrong. It doesn't feel right. And I might do it, but like home and home in the same bars, it says, wouldn't eat at home, hardly be at home. There could have been something else there. I just not a fan of when people do that, and he did that. Mind and mind, he does that a lot. Offered peace of mind, keep in mind. It's like you almost said the same thing there. So I'm not a fan of the lyrics either. I'm going to put them in hurt the ears as well. So this is a pretty quick video. How long have I been recording for? Only like 12 minutes. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's all 6 done and dusted. Let me see what it gets out of 10. So, Mozzy, I Ain't Perfect gets a 5 out of 10 directly in the mid. Like, it's a good song. I wouldn't put it in my playlist. I'm happy to listen to it. If it's in an album and I'm doing an album review, it would have went in mid. So I don't mind it, but I wouldn't put it in the playlist, but it's not trash. It's a good song. It's good. He did well. I'm actually interested to look at more of Mozzy's music. If he has anything else, I might check it out. As I said, this song was only because of someone that commented it. So, whoa, that sounded funny. But if you have any songs or albums you want me to review, please leave a comment and I'll get straight to it. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.
Man on a mission, creeping, go missing. Better keeping your distance. Staying consistent, don't need the assistance. Ticking it all on my wish list. Man on a mission, creeping, go missing. Better keeping your distance. Staying consistent, don't need the assistance. Ticking it all on my wish list.